Good morning. It's Friday morning. It's about 9 o'clock. I worked 4 nights in a row. I'm kind of tired of working. Um, I have one more night to go. Hopefully, I'll get to sleep pretty soon. But before I go to sleep, I realized that there's a whiskey that I may have mentioned, but I didn't exactly review it. But I did mention it a few times. It is this one here. It's Alberta Premium, 100% rye. So the mash bill is 100% rye. It's 40% alcohol by volume. It's should be easy drinking because of that. Not too much in the way of alcohol gets in it. It's got a screw top. It has a funky bottle that kind of resembles an expensive high-end decanter. But aside from that, it's quite an honest whiskey. It doesn't try to advertise itself as something it's not. 100% rye, Canadian whiskey, that's it, that's all. And seeing as I've bought quite a few bottles of it since I heard of it, 2 or 3 years ago, a friend of mine actually urged me to try it. And that was David Nicholson. He said, okay, try Alberta Premium. Okay. Little did I know that he was referring to the Dark Horse version of Alberta Premium, and I was just took it as the base Alberta Premium. Both of which are good, but I like this one because it doesn't have any added flavors of fruit or anything like that, which the Dark Horse has a strong note of black currants, which I don't think belongs in a whiskey, but that's just a personal preference. Right away, along with a little bit of vanilla, there is that unmistakable smell of rye. Now, because this is brought down to 40% alcohol by volume, it's not going to bite like an American rye. Nothing like a Rittenhouse or a Sazerac or anything like that. It's going to drain it. You can definitely smell. It's like rye bread, but it's not overpowering. And there are notes of other things as well. A bit of caramel, like I said. Let's give it a taste. Vanilla, lots of vanilla, lots and lots of vanilla, some caramel, some toffee. But in with that caramel and toffee and vanilla is that little bite of rye. And it just fills the mouth up more than most other Canadian whiskeys. This one it's you definitely know it's rye. But because it's only 40%, it's not overpowering rye. It's not one that completely blows you away. It's nice. It's matured just enough. It would be interesting at 45%, I think. But you've got the nose. And the thing that always impresses me about this one is the flavor. The flavor just comes on so it fills your mouth up. It doesn't taste watered down. It fills your mouth up, even though it's only 40%. Mm. It's lovely for a cheap whiskey. Well, for an inexpensive whiskey, it's just wonderful. Other thing, with all of that toffee and vanilla, this has got to be aged in ex-bourbon barrels. First fill, maybe. Along with all of that flavor is a bit of a sour kind of note to it, which I think might be coming from the ex-bourbon barrels. Or maybe that the barrels are heavily charred because it is quite dark. Or maybe that's artificial coloring. Who knows? It could be because it has a bit of a red tint to it. It says Alberta Premium is an authentic rye that is still made the traditional way from the finest Canadian prairie rye grain and glacier-born Rocky Mountain water. Alberta Distilleries Limited, Calgary, Canada. You know, when I first saw this stuff on the shelf, I thought, Alberta Premium. I was thinking of rodeos and cows and horses and but you know, then when I tried it, I'm going, yeah, this is really good stuff. Really nice. Really nice old-fashioned whiskey. It reminds me a little bit of Hiram Walker's Special Old, but it's got more flavor than Special Old. It's just one of my go-to Canadian whiskeys for sure. Yeah. Just lovely with that toffee aftertaste and that little sour hint to it. Very nice. Cheers.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Yeah.